Have you ever felt like you've experienced something before, even if it's the first time? There are places and people that feel strangely familiar, but you can't explain why. It could be a sign that you've had a past life, and those memories still exist deep in your subconscious. More than just a passing thought, these feelings can open the door to connecting the past and present, helping you understand yourself better. Past lives are not only a spiritual story, but also a source of inspiration for us to live better in the present. By recognizing and understanding these signs, you can find new meaning to your current life, expand your mind, and connect with your own spiritual journey. Check out your signs and discover if you may have experienced another life in the past. You are standing in front of a large mirror, soft light spreading around, illuminating your face. But when you look in the mirror, you do not see the familiar image of yourself as usual. Instead, a completely different person is standing before you, wearing ancient clothes from a strange era, deep eyes shining with mystery. A shiver runs down your spine when you realize that the person in the mirror is not just someone anonymous. They are a part of you, another version of yourself from a past life, secretly sending messages that have never been heard. That gaze is not only looking through you in the present, but also penetrating the hazy veil of time, connecting you to experiences and memories that you never imagined. The feeling that what you see in the mirror is not a random reflection, but a reminder from the universe of past lives that you have lived, loved, and fought for. Memories from past lives are not just vague images, but they carry lessons, wisdom, and can be important signs to help you better understand yourself in the present. The person in the mirror can be a warrior, a king, a scholar, or a wandering soul, but whoever they are a testament to your long journey through many different lives. You realize that standing in front of the mirror is not just a simple act, but it is a moment of connection between two worlds, between the present and the past, between this life and past lives. The bright eyes of the person in the mirror are not only looking at you, but also awakening potentials and secrets that you have long forgotten. It is not just a fleeting image. It is an opportunity for you to explore more deeply about yourself, about what you have experienced and carried from your past lives to complete your current life. Let those mysterious eyes guide you on a journey of spiritual discovery, to understand that you are not just a present embodiment, but also the result of profound experiences from many previous lives. You have lived, loved, fought, and now it is time for you to see it all through the mirror of your soul. You are walking into an ancient room, the dim light filtering through the small windows, shining on the walls covered with dust of time. You slowly reach out to touch an old wall. Your hand feels the roughness and coldness of the stone, as if centuries have passed. But as soon as your hand touches it, something magical happens. The wall shakes slightly, then slowly dissolves like a curtain covering memories, revealing the image of another world behind. Behind the wall, blurry scenes begin to appear, like a film rewinding to the past. You see a completely different life, cobbled streets, simple houses, and people living and working in an ancient era you have never known. A shiver runs down your spine as you realize that this is not a dream, but an image of a past life, a life you have experienced. Everything seems familiar, from the laughter, the sunlight shining on the ancient stone walls, to the strange yet mysteriously familiar faces. Those images are not just vague scenes, but they carry a strangely real feeling, as if you are standing in the past, merging into the life that was yours many lifetimes ago. The hand touching the wall not only opens a door to the past, but also opens up deep secrets that you never knew about yourself. You are not simply a person of the present. You are the connection between the present and past memories, where each time you touch the past, you discover more about your long journey through many lifetimes. The blurry images behind the wall are not just fleeting moments, but they contain lessons, emotions, and experiences that you have carried with you from your previous life. They remind you that life is not a single journey, but a continuum of lives, where everything matters and every decision has an impact on the future. That old wall is a symbol of the gap between the present and the past, and with just a touch, you can cross that boundary to discover the truth about yourself. Let the images of the past guide you, help you understand yourself better, and know that each life leaves a mark on your soul, whether you realize it or not. The thrill and wonder that comes when you realize that you have not lived just once, but have lived many lives, and each life has contributed to who you are today. This is a moment for you to face your past, to understand that your journey did not just begin in the present, but has lasted many lives, and now it is time for you to continue exploring it. A person sitting quietly in meditation under the night sky, where the full moon shines softly, illuminating their face. Around them, the space becomes magical, as if the moon has opened a door to another dimension. Fragments of memories from a distant time begin to spin around them, gently but powerfully, as if the past is slowly coming back to life. Each fragment is a blurry image of places and people they have never met in their current life. But strangely, even though they have never known those images, a deep sense of familiarity still permeates their soul. They feel strong emotions, connection, love, and also loss from past lives that their soul has experienced. Each memory fragment is like a small story, from the old streets of a strange city to the face of a loved one who has been gone for centuries, but still seems to exist somewhere in the subconscious. The feeling that everything is still present, that they have walked through these places, lived in these moments though unclear, is strangely real. Every time they exhale, the space around them becomes more vivid. The memory fragments spin faster, as if they are connecting to help the person understand more deeply about their spiritual journey. The bright moonlight shines on each memory fragment, making them clearer, as if to remind that the past never disappears, but always exists in the hidden corners of the soul, just waiting for the opportunity to be revealed. The person meditates in silence, but inside they feel like they are merging with countless past lives, with the journeys they have experienced centuries ago. It felt like they were not just one person in the present, but a combination of countless experiences, countless lives, each one leaving an indelible mark. These fragments of memories were not just blurry images. They were messages from the past, a reminder that their journey did not stop in the present, but had stretched back many lifetimes. Sitting under the moonlight, they felt a deep connection with themselves, with the universe, and with the past lives their souls had lived, loved, and learned from. A sense of wonder and sacredness filled them as they understood that the past, present, and future were all intertwined, and that every moment of their lives was part of a greater spiritual journey. Let the fragments of memories swirl around you, leading you deeper into your soul to discover the lessons the past has to offer. and find peace in knowing that you are the product of past lives and will continue on the endless journey of the soul. You are walking on a magical path where the pale light from the ground reflects like rays of ancient memories. The path is not an ordinary path, but a journey through time, leading you to the past to discover your previous lives. With each step you take on that path, the space around you changes, opening up different scenes from past historical periods. You see old versions of yourself, people who lived in different eras, with different lives but bearing the familiar mark of your soul. It could be the image of you in the armor of an ancient warrior, walking through the dust of the battlefield, with a steadfast but also sacrificial gaze. Or it could be you in the silk costume of a noble in a lavish palace, holding power but also bound by the harsh rules of the era. Each version of you in your past lives has its own story, its own lessons, and as you see them, a strange sense of deep connection between you and those lives begins to rise. Each image that appears is not just a glimpse into the past, but also a door leading you into the deepest forgotten memories, where you can find answers to the questions of the present. You realize that each past version of you represents the experiences, challenges, and opportunities you have gone through, and that each of those lives has contributed to who you are today. The faint light from the path not only illuminates your steps, but also illuminates your mind, helping you realize that this life is not a single journey, but a continuation of many past lives, each bringing you insights and maturity. The thrill and excitement as you continue on that path, not knowing which version of yourself you will see next, not knowing what wonders you will discover about your past. Blurry but realistic images of different historical periods appear before your eyes, from ancient cities that have collapsed to distant lands that you have never thought of, but bring an indescribable sense of closeness. Every step on the path of time is not only a journey of discovery into the past, but also a journey to find yourself, to the parts of your soul that have existed through the centuries, have lived, have loved, have learned, and have grown. A strong feeling arises when you realize that you are not just a person of the present, but you carry within you a stream of history, of experience and wisdom from many different lives. The path of time not only leads you to the past, but also to a deeper understanding of yourself, of the connection between past, present, and future, where everything has meaning and every experience has value. Let the light from the path illuminate your journey, so that every step you take brings discovery and understanding, helping you find peace and strength from your own past lives. You sit in absolute silence, your eyes slowly closing. No longer in the invisible darkness right behind your eyelids, a mysterious scene begins to appear. Memories from long ago, from past lives, suddenly flood back, hazy but so real, as if everything is coming back to life just in the moment you close your eyes. You see images of strange places that you have never been to in this life, but are strangely familiar. You see yourself standing in a crowded square in ancient times, or walking on a quiet forest path in a past life. The faces of the people around you appear clearly, but the deeper connections make you feel that you have loved them, have connected with them at some point in the past. With each breath, you go deeper into the memories of past lives, feeling as if each breath is a link between the present and moments that have passed centuries ago. Scenes just appear, from ancient cobblestone roads to majestic palaces, vast fields or fierce battles that your soul has witnessed and experienced. You don't need to try to remember, because these memories seem to always exist in your subconscious. Just close your eyes. They will appear naturally, clearly like your current life. A shiver fills you when you realize that you are not only looking back at past lives, but also feeling the emotions and lessons that you have experienced. Each image, each memory carries a profound meaning, as if they want to send you a message about your own development, about the long journey of the soul through many lives. Closing your eyes not only helps you listen to yourself, but also opens a door to the past, where past experiences are not forgotten, but are always a part of you, whether in this life or in previous lives. Let that scene bring you back to yourself, to understand that your soul is not only a product of the present, but is also shaped by past lives, from lessons learned, from relationships and deep emotions that only you can feel. Close your eyes and you will see a mysterious world of memories, where the past, present, and future blend together to create a meaningful story of your life. Every time you close your eyes, you enter a journey to discover your soul, to connect with older versions of yourself, and find enlightenment in this journey. These images are not just fleeting moments of memory, but also a gateway to your past lives, where your soul has experienced, loved, and learned. Let these signs be your guide to explore deeper into yourself, to find the connection between the past and the present. Do not hesitate to embark on a journey to discover the deepest mysteries of the soul. Each step on this journey will bring enlightenment, helping you understand your current life better. Thank you for exploring these spiritual aspects with me. Leave your comments and share your experiences. See you in the next articles, where we will continue our journey to discover the wonders of life. Wishing you peace and light.